Are you a huge fan of Paldean Clodsire? Do you want to knock out Pokemon in just one turn? With the addition of Alolan Raticate paired with Paldean Clodsire, you can basically one-hit all of your opponents. You may need a Stadium card for this to work, but with enough luck in your hands, this might be a good deck for competitive. I'm Taki Kurosawa, and this is my take on the Paldean Clodsire EX deck. So going to my deck list, we're going to be calling this deck Wooper Jr. EX. Yeah, it's supposed to be a small EX, but anyways. So first off, we have the Paldean Wooper. You should get the Paldean Wooper with the Find the Home move so that you can search your deck for a Stadium card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So you need this move in order to find the Stadium card that you need in order to use Paldean Clodsire EX's Toxic Wetland, where once during your turn, if a Stadium is in play, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon poisoned. So that's where the Find the Home move is going to be used. You really need to get this type of Paldean Wooper, nothing else, since you need to find the home. So we're gonna be running 3 Paldean Wooper. And then also we have Skwovet, where we will be using Nestash, where once during your turn, you may shuffle your hand and put it on the bottom of your deck. If you put any cards on the bottom of your deck in this way, draw a card. So basically, Skwovet will be able to shuffle back the hand that we have, go back to the deck in order for us to draw another card. The reason we have Skwovet here is because we're going to be running Bibarel as well. So we have 1 Skwovet and 2 Bibarel. So Bibarel, you guys already know how Bibarel works with his Industrious Incisors, where once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. So that's the combo for the draw engine here. We have Skwovet for shuffling back your deck, so you have 1 card fresh, and then you're gonna be using Bibarel after Skwovet in order to get 5 new fresh cards in your hand. So we have 2 Bibarel, 2 Bidoof. Go for the Carefree Countenance so that it won't get attacked while it's in the bench. And then for going to the Paldean Clodsire, we're gonna be running 3 Paldean Clodsires. And then going to the Alolan Rattata. So Alolan Rattata, we run 4 because we're going to be running 4 Alolan Raticate. Now this card is actually good for this deck. It has the move Chase Up, where you can search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Basically, it's quick search for Pidgeot EX, but the difference is it's not an ability. So you're going to be using a move in order to get Chase Up. And then we have Super Fang, where this move is very powerful because you need to put damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon until its remaining HP is 10. So imagine you're battling against Charizard EX. Use Super Fang, Charizard EX gonna get like 320 damage. That's where the poison comes in. So the trick in this deck is you need to use Super Fang when you're going to soften up the enemy. But first, before you do that, you need to poison the enemy with the use of Toxic Wetland. You have set up a Stadium, Paldean Clodsire is in the bench, and then Alolan Raticate is in the active. What you do first is you use Toxic Wetland to poison the enemy, and then you're gonna use Super Fang to soften the enemy. And then after you move, there will always be a checkup. Before the defender attacks, their current defender Pokemon is gonna get knocked out, and they need to put a new one in the active. But this deck is really powerful to one-hit KO a lot of Pokemon. It's a guaranteed one-hit KO if you manage to poison and then Super Fang the enemy. Unless they have Pokemon abilities like this one from Toedscruel EX, where the Protective Mycelium, where it prevents all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to all of your Pokemon that have energy attached. Super Fang will not work on Toedscruel EX. You need to do something about it, like use Paldean Clodsire EX to attack Toedscruel EX, but sadly enough, Protective Mycelium is a huge counter for this deck. Prevents all effects of attacks, which is Super Fang is an effect of attack and it's not a damage. So going to the trainer cards, we're gonna be having Cylene. We have 1 copy of Cylene. We need to use this to recycle stuff like our Palpad or Miriam. Yeah, Cylene is gonna be useful. Like, yeah, it's still a coin flip, but it's good for it to be in the deck so that we can recycle stuff like Palpad and Miriam. We have 2 Mesagoza, where it's a coin flip for you to get any kind of Pokemon. Again, you need to run Stadium cards in this deck for you to use the Toxic Wetland ability of Paldean Clodsire EX. We have 2 copies of Palpad. By the way, 2 copies of Mesagoza, 2 copies of Palpad, where you can shuffle up to 2 supporter cards from District Pile into your deck. This is good for recycling stuff like, say for example, you want to recycle Cylene again, or a boss, or Miriam. Running 2, for me, I found it consistent instead of running 1, because most of the time, one of my Palpads is gonna get priced. So it's good to have 2 of them. We need 4 copies of Nest Ball. You really need to set up those Rattatas and those Bibarel, Skwovet, or even Paldean Wooper. So running 4 Nest Balls is good. We're gonna be running 2 Artazons, where you can get all of those basic Pokemon in play to your bench. Rattata, Paldean Wooper. We're running 2 copies of Artazon, 3 copies of Boss. The reason it's 3 copies of Boss is, again, we have Palpad. So it's just a balanced way of running Boss so that we can put more cards in stock for the play. So we're running 3 Bosses orders, 2 Iono. Iono is one of those, I use them all the time to disrupt the enemy, where I find, okay, Charizard EX, he just got a Ultra Ball to get a Charizard EX, and then he doesn't have the rare candy because he didn't evolve his Charmander. Card disruption for this deck is key. Since you have Chase Up, you don't have any problems like throwing the card that you really need back into your deck. Since you have Chase Up, you can just get that card back from your deck to your hand. And yeah, Iono is very helpful to disrupt the enemies that you know they're gonna be setting up on the next turn. So 2 Ionos is good. Again, that's why it's 2 Ionos. We have Palpad over here. 4 copies of Dark Patch. We're running 4 copies of Dark Patch since we need to use the move Chase Up. We can't use Chase Up with Reversal Energy or Double Turbo Energy. We really need those Dark Energies. So running 4 Dark Patch is gonna be good to charge up your Alolan Raticate. We're gonna be running 4 of these Dark Patches. 2 Super Rods. I find Super Rod to be useful for getting basic energy back. But since we're only running like 5 or 6 basic energies, it's important to use 2 Super Rods since we're not running a lot of energies in the deck. And then we have 1 copy of Miriam, where we can recycle up to 5 Pokemon from your Distant pile into your deck and then draw 3 cards. This is a good draw engine. Like say for example, some of my Pokemon died, especially the Alolan Raticates. You need to do something about those Pokemon, and using either Super Rod or Miriam. I find Miriam to be the most helpful one because sometimes when you shuffle back the Pokemon that's in your discard pile back to your deck, you have a chance to draw them back again. So Miriam is very useful. We're only running 1 copy. It's again, we have Palpad, so we're running 4 Ultra Balls to get those Paldean Clodsires or the Alolan Raticate if Mesagoza is not in play. So Ultra Ball is very helpful. We're running 4 on these, and then 3 switches. Our Pokemon, especially Raticate and Paldean Clodsire, has 3 energy retreat. Instead of wasting a lot of your energy, we're gonna be running 3 switches for this deck. And then going to the energy, here is the most important energy in the deck, the reversal energy. It gives you colorless energy, but if you have more prize cards than your remaining opponent, and if this card is attached to an evolution Pokemon, this card provides every type of energy but provides only 3 energy at a time. So you need to attach this to your Alolan Raticate. So say for example, your enemy has 4 cards, you still have 6 prize cards. Reversal energy will automatically charge your Alolan Raticate for 3 colorless energy in order to use Super Fang. The problem is, if you need to use the Super Fang with the addition of the Toxic Wetland from Paldean Clodsire, this is a very powerful card to use in this deck. But again, it's very situational. You need to have more prize cards than your enemy. You really need to do something about having a comeback on the enemies. The Reversal Energy does that for you. We're running 6 basic energy cards for the Dark type, where it's gonna be used only for Chase Up, honestly. And if you want to use like the 200 damage Needle Bone from Paldean Clodsire, you can also do that. We're gonna be running 6 basic energy Dark types and then 3 Double Turbo Energy. So Double Turbo Energy is used to charging either Paldean Clodsire or Alolan Raticate. This has its downside. It deals less 20 damage for the Pokemon that's attached with the Double Turbo Energy. Although, attaching this to Alolan Raticate does not affect the Super Fang. Since again, the Super Fang, you need to put damage counters on your active Pokemon. It's not a damage, it's an effect. So yeah, we're gonna be running 3 of these. So yeah, so far enough, I've been winning a lot of battles with this deck. Only problem is if I get faced off with Toadscruel EX, so far I have nothing to do, or I have no comebacks from Toadscruel EX because it's, the protective Mycelium is a really pain in the neck for this deck. So yeah, keep in mind for abilities from your opponent's deck that counters Alolan Raticate Super Fang, you need to be careful which one to attach energy. But again, most of the time, the Pokemon in the active spot will always be Alolan Raticate unless you want to use the cute Paldean Clodsire EX. So yeah, that's the deck profile. The deck profile list is going to be placed in the description below if you want to mimic this one. And now, since I've explained all of the how-tos and how this deck works, I think let's go for one battle in this game. Okay, so opponent has the coin flip here. Let's see what's gonna be the opponent's deck. I think since he has a Charizard coin, it's gonna be a Charizard EX deck. But let's see. Okay, do you want to go first? Honestly, I'd want to go first if I'm using the Wooper Junior EX deck that I have over here. So let's go first. Oh, we have a Raticate. That's what I want to see. Okay, this is a good hand. We have a Raticate, a Reversal Energy, and 2 Nest Balls. This is good to see. Okay. And the Mesagoza. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna put the Mesagoza so that the enemy won't be able to use it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find me a Skwovet. So we have a draw engine while we don't have the Bibarel. And since we have a Mesagoza here, we can just place in the... Should I opt for a Paldean Wooper or a Bidoof? I might regret this, but... Let's go for a Bidoof instead. Yeah, we'll take our chances. Let's go for a Bidoof first. And then I'll be attaching an energy. Alolan Rattata, the Dark Energy. And I'll end my turn. No need to put Mesagoza first so that the enemy won't be able to use it. Let's see what deck are they gonna be. And they have Radiant Alakazam in the active. This might be a Meowscarada EX deck. No, it's a Cyndaquil deck. Oh, I think... No. I don't think he's running Typhlosion. Hisuian Typhlosion V. This is interesting. Or he is running Typhlosion V. Let's see. He's using Ultra Ball. I think he's using Hisuian Typhlosion V. Let's see. Yes, what's Mind Ruler again? 20 times to each guardian opponent's hand. Oh, we have Alolan Rattata again. So let's bench the Rattata. Mesagoza. It's coin flip for a Bibarel. Let's hope we can find a Bibarel. Okay, we got one. So let's coin flip for a Bibarel. So we can charge our stuff right here. Yeah, Bibarel here. Should I... Okay, I'm gonna pick the Reversal Energy. Or should I attach it? This is gonna be a hard decision to make. Okay, you know what? I'll take my chances here. I'm gonna Nest Stash the Reversal Energy. Okay, we got a Wooper. Okay, that's good. Then we use Bibarel's Draw Engine. Oh, see? Good thing I did the what do you call this? Oh man, that's a good trade-off over there. So here we're gonna get Chase Up for us to get a Paldean Clodsire EX in the hand. And then our turn ends. Chase Up is really good for this deck. Since again, you can search out for any card that you want from your deck. Though the downside is it's an attack, so you're gonna end your turn after that. Yup, he's running Hisuian Typhlosion. That's interesting. You must discard and guard in your hand in order to use its ability. Once during your turn, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon burned and confused. Sure thing. Nah, your bravery charm won't work here, my dude. Yeah, it won't work here, my dude. He doesn't know what's about to go down. Okay, let's charge our Alolan Raticate here. And maybe I'll take my chances with Mesagoza. Let's get our Alolan Raticate in the... Okay, we didn't get any. That's sad. So I'm gonna replace the Mesagoza so he won't be able to get like a Gardevoir EX. So what we're gonna be doing here is Artazon. Do I Artazon? He might get something out of it. Yeah, it's a risk. So let's Artazon so he can only get like basic Pokemon. So we need to get another Paldean Wooper. The bench, I see. So Nestash, our draw engine is a good draw engine for this deck. We get Nestash, basic energy, Bibarel. I love the consistency in this deck. So first what you do is, before you use Super Fang, since we have a Stadium card in play, Paldean Clodsire, Toxic Wetland. Then the magic happens here. Super Fang. 170 damage, poison damage, and the Radiant Alakazam is knocked out. I love this deck. Oh, we got an Iono. Okay. I'm not gonna use Iono because the opponent only has one card. So what's your move? Artazon? He has a Cyndaquil. And he conceded. That's Paldean Clodsire EX. Such a good deck. If you have good draws on the first round, that is. Hopefully we can get good cards on this one. We got a Bidoof. Okay, how do we do this? We got another Bidoof, but I think we can use that as for our... Do we get... I think we should get a draw engine up for game. Okay, I have a plan. Let's get Skwovet in the bench. This Bidoof would be... Let's see. Let's enter. He has Zacian V. By the looks of this looks like a Gardevoir EX deck. Yep, Gardevoir EX deck. We need to take out their draw engine or their EX Pokemon first. He got a Luminion. Got an Iono as well. Okay, they Iono'd. Let's see if we can get something out of this Iono. Got Artazon and a Nest Ball. Okay. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, he's gonna charge his Zacian V. Okay, we can go for... Okay, we got a Paldean Clodsire. Okay. The game will be a Nest Ball, a Rattata. And then I'll get a Wooper. Since we have a Paldean Clodsire here. And then I'll reversal energy this Pokemon. Did I switch? Bidoof's gonna get knocked out. This is gonna be a problem. Okay. Um... Yeah, let's end turn. Let's end turn. Yeah, I think he's gonna end Storm Slash Doof. Yeah, it's a Forest Seal Stone. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice Kirlia actually. Okay, finally we got Mesagoza. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna Artazon another Rattata. Then maybe I'll go Mesagoza. Hopefully we can get something. Ah, we got Tails, sadly. Okay, let's poise. Okay. I'll go for Cylene, I guess. I'm thinking of where to put the basic energy. I guess I'll go for... Yeah, I'll charge this one for the basic energy. And then I'm gonna Cylene back the Artazon. No, I'm not gonna do that first. I'm gonna poison this Pokemon. Or anything else. And then... Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen on the next turn. Hopefully we get something out of the Mesagoza that we got. Yeah, he is just gonna charge his there we go, there's the Kirlia. Okay, we don't have anything good, so let's go Mesagoza. Okay, finally. I'm gonna go for the Bidoof. Or the Bibarel, I should say. I'll evolve this. Switch. This one. Do I charge? Yeah, I'm gonna put one over here. And then I'm gonna Cylene, or Skwovet, I should say. And we draw a Bibarel. Okay, we got the card that we need. So we got game. Okay, Okay, I'm gonna chase up for a double turbo. I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna chase up for a Raticate. Because I think what he's gonna do is gonna knock out my Raticate over here. So let's just be sure and charge up the Raticate over here. Yeah, it's gonna go for refinement. He's gonna search out the Gardevoir EX, I think. Gonna be a problem. He threw out a rare candy. I hope he doesn't get the Gardevoir. Yeah, he's gonna go for the Gardevoir. He's gonna evolve one for the Gardevoir. I hope I get a boss later on. He's not using the Mesagoza for some reason. Oh, that's a regular Gardevoir. Interesting. Shiny Arcana Gardevoir. He went for Iono. Okay. Okay, we got another Paldean Clodsire we can put on the bench. Let's see what he's gonna pull off this time around. Does he have energy? Yeah, he has energy down there. Okay. We got a Super Rod, which is not useful at this point. Okay. Okay, I'll Mesagoza first. Let's see if we can get the Raticate. Nope, we didn't get any. Okay, so let's do the draw engine first. So hopefully we can get a boss around. Though the Shiny Arcana is gonna be a problem as well. We got an Iono. Okay, so let's draw for Bibarel first. Let's see what we can get. We got Eradicate and we got the boss as well. Okay, this is what I want to see. Let's poison this Pokemon. Okay, I'll chase up and I'll go for a double turbo energy. There it is. And then I'm gonna charge the Raticate. Unless he kills the Raticate, that is. And he went for the retreat. Went for Shining Arcana. I don't think he has the Gardevoir EX on hand. Maybe. Or he's just running the Gardevoir regular here. Keep searching it. Yeah, he just keeps thinning his deck. That's kind of scary. Got a Manaphy. Oh, there's the Gardevoir EX I want. So the plan is, if he kills my Raticate here, Psychic Embrace is gonna charge all of his Pokemon. So with Psychic Embrace, we should be able to charge his Zacian V. Yeah, I keep charging his Zacian V. Yeah. Here's the thing. I am not going to kill the Zacian V. I'm just going to take the Gardevoir EX. Went for boss. And he went for... It's not gonna be a problem because I'll be having the reversal energy. Yeah. I can go for Mesagoza to get another Paldean Clodsire. But the thing is, I need to destroy the Gardevoir EX. I'm not going to kill the Zacian V. So, the game would be... Hopefully we get a heads on the Mesagoza. There we go. Heads on Mesagoza. We get our Clodsire EX. Evolve. We're not gonna poison him. We're gonna boss out the Gardevoir EX. Charge the other Raticate. I'll Ultra Ball for game to bench a Wooper. Because we need another Clodsire on hand. And then, should we thin the deck? Now let's go for the destroy. So, poison with Toxic Wetland. And then finish it off with the Super Fang. See you later, Gardevoir EX. That's the game. Well, we got a Super Rod as well, so we can recycle back the... If ever he kills the Alolan Raticate as well, we can recycle back those Pokemon. Oh, we threw away the Regen Greninja, which is okay. And for Super Rod, plan is going to be that if ever he's going to play a Gardevoir EX again, let's just boss. Yeah, there we go. Let's just hope for the best. We get a boss later on. Tails, please. I got a head. He's gonna evolve another Gardevoir EX. I am not going to kill the Zacian V. Oh, he didn't go for the Gardevoir EX. That's interesting. I think he only has 2. Yeah, that's the play. We are not going to destroy the Zacian V. Yeah, just kill that. And I hope we get a boss later on. I'm not gonna Iono. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, we got a Raticate. What I'm gonna do? I am going to shuffle back this, and this. Let's go for Nestash. Let's hope to get the boss out. We got a Nest Ball. We can keep thinning the deck. So let's go for the Rattata. And then go for Bibarel. Okay, we got a Raticate up. Yeesh! Okay, let's do this. Put a Dark Energy on there. Another one over here. Sadly, we need to kill this, so the Gardevoir is just gonna charge. So at least we can evolve this and just thin the deck later on. So we don't have a... What do you call this? We don't have a Stadium in play. So what I'm gonna be doing is... I'm gonna go Chase Up. This is gonna be a hard game because we don't have a Stadium in play. Let's go for Mesagoza again. So for the best, something happens, so... I think he's just gonna Storm Clash, Shining Arcana. I hope he keeps thinning his deck to a point that he doesn't have any cards to draw. Yeah, he just keeps thinning his deck. I think his boss is over here. I think he's trying to look for the boss. He retreated, lol. Sadly, Shining Arcana works like if you have more prize cards, so he's gonna go for Psychic Embrace. Yeah, it's fine either way. That's not a problem. Let's put this in the active. What do we get? We got another... Okay, Dark Energy, okay. Our boy is charged. So, Go for Mesagoza. We didn't get anything. Okay. Sad, but let's see if we can get a Rattata in play. Because if not, we're gonna have our problem here. Give me a Rattata, please. Okay, we got an Ultra Ball. Oh, we got a boss as well. Okay, there's the play. We got an Ultra Ball. So no, I'm not gonna throw this away. Put... We got 3 dark patches there, so I guess I'll show in the energy instead. I can still get the Rattata and the Raticate, so that's gonna be a good game. So, we Rattata, we Boss, the Gardevoir EX, we Poison with Toxic Wetland, Super Fang. That's what I want to see. We got a double turbo energy as well. Okay, and a dark patch. Actually getting a good game. Let's hope. I'm hoping for a switch. So what I'm gonna do, if ever he knocks out the Alolan Raticate with the Zacian V, I've only used one. The boss is back in the deck. This is actually a close battle, but let's see. I hope we win, but most probably the enemy is gonna win this one. He has no more Gardevoir EXs in play. He's just gonna keep on doing refinement. He's just gonna charge his Asian V. Is he gonna boss the Clodsire? I think. Yep. GG. Sadly, excuse me. Yeah. Sadly, we didn't win that, but hey. You win some, you lose some. Yes, you can see, you can even like, if only I had the cards ready in play. Because I was thinking of like how to do just one Alolan Raticate. Like I was thinking, okay, I need to set up another Rattata in play so that, I need to have the Super Fang attackers in play. So yeah, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please leave a like on it. Leave a dislike if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon TCG content. For moving forward, I will be doing a lot of Pokemon TCG games, unboxings, and deck profiles, as well as maybe tips and tricks along the way on, how to make stuff or life easier or more fun for the Pokemon trading card game. This is Taiki signing off. Peace. God bless to all.